So hi everyone and welcome to our session. I'm Anthony and this is my colleague Tony. We both work within the operations department of MetaTrader software. We appreciate that you have all attended and hope that you enjoy, of course, today's session. Just sit back, listen, enjoy the session, collect any questions you have as we're going to, of course, offer a Q&A session in the end, yeah? So we will start with some of MetaTrader's overview as a company, and then we will present to you, of course, our latest developments and innovations. So as you can see from the slide, we started back in 2000 with FX charts, and of course, a few years later, this led into the MetaTrader's trading platform. Now, the reason our concept worked from the beginning was because we were the first company to offer everything together, a full solution that no one else was offering at the time. Okay? So what we did as MetaTrader, we simplified the processes for both traders and brokers. Of course, our best known product out there and the one that you all know about is MetaTrader 4. This system has literally revolutionized retail Forex. And until this day, more than 10 years later, it's still the most popular trading platform among traders and brokers worldwide. Now, lately, things are changing within the market. We started within 2016 to see a huge shift, and now, let's say, becoming victims of our own success. Since the past couple of months, we have, let's say, seen a lot of competition from our own system, MetaTrader 5. So we have been becoming victims of our own success. MT5, to be honest, is currently struggling to keep up with MetaTrader 4, believe it or not. It has increased popularity and demand within the market. And as you can see from the slide, MetaTrader 5 was released back in 2010. It was misunderstood in the beginning, but it has actually started gaining good traction within the past 4 to 5 months, since we added, of course, new functionality and reinvented the whole system. We can say that now MT5 has become our new generation platform, and we will also show you a few things today and present to you some latest developments and innovations. In regards to our popularity as MetaTrader, we have more than 2,000 clients worldwide, all working with our solutions. We have tens of millions of end users who work with some of the world's leading businesses. They have all trusted our company, our services, our platforms, and of course, today we will show you why.
Okay. We've had constant and increased demand from brokers all over the world, and I personally believe that this success has come from the fact that we listen to our brokers, we listen to the traders, and we continue to give the market what it needs. We continue to develop, update, and improve our solutions progressively. And if you do not already know, we're pretty much throwing new functionality into MetaTrader 5 every few weeks. Actually, 100% of our resources are going into MT5 right now. We will not slow this down. It's already the best trading platform on the market, and we are just making it better and better. Do not expect to see any developments coming out of MetaTrader 4 ever again. And in my opinion, I think MT4 is slowly dying out. I'll be surprised if it's still around in a couple of years from now. So let's move on and talk about the new generation of MetaTrader 5. Just as you know, most of the top brokers have already taken the system now, and a lot of the other brokers are starting to follow. In the past, for every 10 MT4 systems we sold, we managed to sell just one MT5 system. However, nowadays, we're literally selling just MT5. And in fact, our MT5 sales have increased by around 700% in the past 4 months alone. What else to say? MetaTrader 5, it's a new generation software, far more sophisticated than MetaTrader 4. It has advanced security and built-in integrations to Tier 1 liquidity providers, ECNs, and exchanges. It's an institutional platform that offers direct market access and uses a real depth of market. We have recently added times and sales functionality for real direct market data as well. Just a few months ago, we have expanded our connectivity solutions and available gateways, allowing the MT5 brokers to connect directly with FXCM Pro, Swissquote Bank for liquidity, and LMAX as well. Also CQG for futures and interactive brokers for stocks trading on exchanges worldwide. Here are our main connectivity solutions that we have in place. So any MT5 broker can connect to any of these. It does not mean that the brokers are subjected to these. You know, the MT5 brokers, they can create their own gateways and integrations to any specific liquidity providers of their choice, whether they're on this list or not, for which we will give to them the APIs, documentations, and consultations needed to do so. We also have technology companies out there, like 10 and GoldEye, for example, who offer their own bridge technologies and gateway connections, allowing MT5 brokers to connect their MT5s to hundreds of liquidity providers. There's basically no limitations to where you can connect your MT5 system.
Okay, so what is MT5 in simple words? MetaTrader 5 is a multi-asset trading platform designed for brokers to trade on different markets or from one platform. As you can see from the slide, brokers can now offer trading on FX, CFDs, bonds and futures, as well as equities and stock markets, all from one solution. What you should all understand here is that MetaTrader 5, first of all, is not an extension of MT4. It's a completely different platform that was redesigned from us from scratch, using, of course, our past experience within this industry, okay? And what I mean by this is that MetaTrader 5 has a completely different architecture. It's far more sophisticated, far more advanced than MetaTrader 4. It has a different build. And what do I mean by distributed architecture? Different architecture is that where in MT4 we had one server handling everything, in MT5 we have several servers, each server responsible for its own specific job. And what this does, what this gives to the system, of course, is extreme productivity, scalability, fault tolerance, and of course, full backup redundancy. On MT5, the execution speeds are second to none, and of course, it's the fastest trading platform out there. The number of brokers that are using MetaTrader 5 are growing on a weekly basis. Already we have many brokers that have switched to MT5, as you can see, and these are not the only ones. We have many other clients that are actively testing MetaTrader 5 and of course have within their plans to switch to MetaTrader 5 within the near future. Now, the platform, as you can see, is gradually becoming an industry standard, and many brokers now are testing its functionality and are constantly expanding with MetaTrader 5. Within the last few months, MetaQuotes has introduced official releases of the web version, 2 integration gateways, 1 to CQG and 1 to interactive brokers. And of course, we have updated mobile applications for iOS, Android devices, while of course the depth of market function has been upgraded within the time of sales feature for, of course, exchange market analysis. We will show you now some of the MetaTrader 5 features.
Okay. So as you can see on MetaTrader 5, it offers a far more sophisticated market watch where the traders have access not only to bid and ask prices, as you can see, but also to last traded prices and last traded volumes depending on the specific market that the broker is offering. There's also a bank section showing the users from which bank the prices are being received from. Furthermore, each trading product comes with further details, as you can see in this box here, giving the user access to things like bid high, bid low prices of the day, volume high of the day, volume low, and so on. The Market Watch also offers this really cool tick chart where the end user can find specific prices at specific seconds. And also in the Market Watch is this link that the trader can click on to be diverted to further specifications, giving them even more information about the trading product, and also another link which will divert them to any specific website that the broker wants to divert them to. MetaTrader 5 offers the front-end user different types of filling policies. As you can see, we have fill or kill, immediate or cancelled, and return policy. The way this works, if a trader, for example, wants to open a position of 60 lots using fill or kill, this basically means all or nothing. As long as the 60 lots is available in this specific market, then it will execute. If a trader wants to open a position of 60 lots using immediate or cancelled policy, the way this works, let's imagine only 40 lots is available in that specific market. Well, in this situation, 40 lots will be executed and the remaining 20 will be cancelled. And then we have lastly a return filling policy. The way this works, imagine a trader wants to open a position of 60 lots using return policy, but only 40 lots is available in that specific market. Well, in this case, the 40 lots will be executed and the remaining 20 will remain pending until it becomes available later. MetaTrader 5 uses a universal trade transaction system and also a ticketing system for orders, positions, orders, and deals. So the traders can actually see in the trade tab all the positions that they have, all in one place. And the system, since it's a universal trade transaction system, will break down these positions further into orders and then furthermore into deals. These can be seen in the trader's history tab. What are the orders? The grey columns here. Literally, it's a dealer's answer. It shows how the position has been filled. In this example here, you can see that out of 40 lots, 40 has been filled. And furthermore, the system breaks these 40 lots down into separate deals. We have 120 here and another of 20 there. I mentioned that it's a ticketing system, which is why each and every single transaction that occurs comes with an ID number attached to it, as well as a ticket number attached to it. And this is because all the transactions are official and they're accounted for. Moving on, MetaTrader 5 offers different types of transaction systems. We have netting, accounting of positions, and we also have hedging, accounting of positions as well. For the broker, they have the best of both worlds. It's up to the broker to decide which trading accounts will be in netting mode and which trading accounts will be in hedging mode. The difference between both. In netting mode, basically, an existing position is netted with 4 actions. The traders, they either buy in the market, buy out, or sell in or sell out. Now, let's imagine a trader has a buy position of 10 lots now. They have buy 10, and they want to sell 2 lots. Well, in this case, in netting mode, the buy 10 will be netted and become buy 8. So everything is averaged off. And with every action taken, the system automatically recalculates the entry price here and also the P&L. Now, if the broker wants to offer hedging functionality, they can. They just set the account to be in hedge mode, which basically means that the trader can open as many buy positions as they like, as many sell positions as they like. They can trade in either direction. In this mode, the MetaTrader 5 account, it pretty much operates in exactly the same way as MT4 does. So the broker can now offer MT4 style trading within the MT5 trading accounts. Moving on, MetaTrader 5 offers different types of pending orders. You're all familiar with the classic MT4 style ones, but with MT5 we have sort of this multi-leveled functionality like buy stop limit and sell stop limits, which actually allow the end users to set a future price, and when the market reaches this future price, the system will set a pending order at another price. So it's like this multi-leveled functionality. We also have one-click trading portal where the end users can find one-click traders all concentrated all in one place. You know, the more trading products that a client has on their front end, then the more one-click traders they have in this portal. The one-click traders are still attached to the charts as well. So this way they can trade quickly. Now, MetaTrader 5, it's all about the depth of market. It offers a real depth of market now with real market data, giving the end users these depth of market tools to use. Basically shows them all the available order prices that are available to them right now on this specific market that they're trading with. Furthermore, it shows them all the purchase volumes going on. It's an interactive tool. The end users can set orders from here. They can drag and drop them off this tool to change the type of order it is. We've also enhanced these features with extended tick flow. You see, if these tick charts shoot upwards, it basically means on this specific market that the traders are placing a lot more buy orders. On one of our recent updates, we've added a real times and sales functionality. This is in the case of futures markets or the stock exchange, where the traders will be able to see the exact specific second that a transaction is being made on this exchange, the type of order it is, the exact purchase price, and the exact volume that is being traded right now. So this functionality is attached to the real depth of market there. Moving on, MetaTrader 5 offers the end users a lot more trading tools compared to other trading platforms, a lot more technical indicators, a lot more objects, and so on. It even has a lot more chart timeframes available to the end user. And they're actually unique timeframes as well. You have like 2-minute charts, 3-minute charts, 4-minute charts, 3-hour charts, 6-hour charts, 12-hour charts, and so on. And the way it works in MetaTrader 5, everything is converted from a 1-minute chart database, actually. Moving on, you know, MetaTrader 5, it's all about algo trading, and it's a perfect design for that, actually, which is why we have this built-in language editor embedded into the MetaTrader 5 front end. And, you know, this allows the traders or the developers or the end users to create their own customized trading tools directly from their trading accounts. You know, there's also a lot of traders out there that don't have the knowledge in creating these tools, but they're interested in this, which is why on the MQL5 community, we also have a freelance section where MetaTrader 5 end users can contact with developers to create these tools for them using their concepts. So with this built-in editor, once the end users created a specific tool, they're left with this MQL5 written code. And then it's up to the end user to decide what he wants to do with this tool. You know, he may want to keep it for himself. He may want to share it with his friends, or he may also want to share it on the MQL5 community, giving all the traders worldwide access to this specific trading tool that he's just created. You know, every time somebody creates a tool here, or they want to test an existing tool, they can do this using our advanced strategy tester, which is also embedded into MetaTrader 5 terminals for back testing. You know, the traders can test any specific tool out there. They can also back test, let's say, a creation they've just made. What I really love about our strategy tester, it's a multi-currency, allowing back testing on multiple currencies at the same time. On one of our recent updates, we also added to allow back testing on actual live ticks, actually. So when testing a robot or something like that, it operates using detailed real market data instead of simulated information from the past. It's also a multi-core strategy tester, giving the end user access to multi-cores for processing, and also we're the only strategy tester in the world offering this distributed cloud network for back testing, giving the end users access to thousands of agents processing power. And you know, it doesn't cost the traders anything to do this. MetaQuotes pays for this service. We also have visualization through the strategy tester. So the end user can see how the tester is actually trading, and it also presents optimization results. Moving on, because of all this, MetaTrader 5 offers the most extensive marketplace, giving the end users access to thousands and thousands of customized trading tools. You know, it's a big misconception that MetaTrader 5 doesn't have enough expert advisors and indicators and so on. This is not the case. In fact, we have over 7,000 trading tools embedded into the marketplace right now. And, you know, it's a part of the whole MQL5 ecosystem that we've created. You know, the same trading tools that the end users have in the marketplace are the same trading tools that they can also find on the MQL5 community. We also have noticed over the years that the traders don't necessarily like to purchase these tools. They don't like to spend the extra funds, which is why we've added rental and demo options, allowing them to test the tools before they make a purchase. Moving on, MetaTrader 5 offers a financial calendar embedded into the front end. So now the traders, they don't need to go to any other website, they don't need to go to any other sources to keep up to date with the financial releases. It's just embedded right there into the MetaTrader 5 account. And you know, the brokers may not necessarily like this default version here, which is why MetaQuotes, we allow the brokers to embed their own financial calendar in the same space. You know, it's also, if you like, you can drag these releases onto the chart so the traders can see on the chart exactly when the releases came out and also be alerted when an up-and-coming release is about to trigger. We also have added live chat service on MetaTrader 5 recently. It's basically like a live chat, and this is to do with our MQL5 ecosystem again. You know, the more contacts that a trader has on their MQL5 community, then the more contacts they can chat with live through their trading accounts. They can share trading advice like this. They can share tips, information about specific trading tools, and so on. So it's just like a live chat service, but embedded into the trading terminal. Right, so moving on to the back end of the system, you know, everything on MetaTrader 5 is unlimited. There are no limitations on the amounts of symbols that a broker can offer the traders. There are no limitations on the amounts of securities and client groups that the broker can work with. You know, MetaTrader 5 uses this tree-like structure where you have groups and groups within groups and subgroups, and it's the same with the symbols. And you know, the broker can decide for whichever level of group which symbols he wants to give this group of clients access to. So because of this, there's no more aggravations for the brokers anymore. They can pretty much work with unlimited securities and unlimited symbols. We also have embedded some migration tools into MetaTrader 5, allowing the brokers to migrate their groups, their symbols, and also their client accounts from one system to another. You know, the brokers can also migrate existing MetaTrader 4 trading accounts over to their MetaTrader 5 systems. It's all embedded into MetaTrader 5 now. And lastly, we have a very advanced built-in order routing system. Now, what is routing? It's pretty much a full control of execution flow. For the brokers, they can decide where they want their trades to go. They set up routing rules based on any conditions that they like. For example, Group A of clients will go to LP1. Group B of clients will go to LP2. Group C of clients we want to keep in-house for B-Book. Even in the cases of keeping trades in-house for B-Book, using the routing system, these trades can be routed to a specific manager in-house or to a specific dealer, and so on. So the idea behind the routing is pretty much full control for the broker to route the trades wherever they want and to create execution rules this way also.
Okay, so let's move on now to our web terminal and, of course, mobile applications. Our web terminal can be easily integrated into any broker's website to offer, of course, universal trading access via any operating system. It's now available in 41 different languages. It's fully functional and offers both netting and hedging system, has 31 technical indicators, 23 analytical objects, one-click trading, a real depth of market, and of course, different type of time frames. We also have our mobile applications that allows traders to trade on the go, and we will show you a very brief video with all the functionalities and that will highlight all the mobile functionalities of the application. Click on the video.
Full screen.
So this brings us now to the end of our session. We just want to thank you all for attending, and of course we will allow you to ask any questions you have.
Any questions, anyone?
Yes. Two questions, actually. On the chat, is that system-wide, or is it only for the broker specifically? And then, can you chat to anybody that's an MT5 user globally?
You can chat with any contacts that you have on your MQL5 community. Okay. MQL5 community, if you do not already know, is one of the world's largest social trading website. It's just your contacts that you have on MQL5.
And what percentage of your business now is done on mobile?
Percentage on mobile?
I think it's about growing some 30% and more.
It's growing.
Yes, and it's growing, and it depends on different countries. Obviously, if you go to the latest research was done, that now mobile popularity of mobile devices is amid the popularity of desktop devices. This is global stat, and it very depend on country. In Asian countries, so users are more mobile. In Europe, they're more PC oriented.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Maybe you need a microphone.
Hi there, Pablo Ortiz from the FX Method, Robot the Forex. We come from the algo side, and it's kind of a common question. Okay, so one of the things I missed in MetaTrader 5 is the historicals are kind of opaque. You cannot really look into them in the last version of MT5. Whilst in MT4, they were very clear. You could import your historicals, you could bring them, whatever. And I wanted to ask there, you say you can trade tick by tick. Is it FXT? Is it forming an FXT, or is it a completely new technology so you could really do the tick by tick thing, which it couldn't be done? And the other thing is many people like us, we have been doing already a lot of developments in MT4. And as you know, the language in MT5 is an object-oriented language, which is a completely different thing. And you need to translate all your EAs. That's a lot of work. Is there a way that the MT4 people can access MT5 without redoing the whole thing?
So I'll answer the first question first. Most likely you mean History Center when you press F2 and it displays all like 1 minute bars and all periods. So basically, MetaTrader 5, the system itself capable to handle both 1 minute bars and tick data. And now we are working to create the same interface to allow to trader to access this history, to export it, to import it, and do other things. Regarding MCall5 and MCall4, we found that most of people, they consume trading tools. And what we also found that people who working on this trading tool professionally, the MCall 4 and 5 developers, so they have demands to more sophisticated tools. And we, instead of providing the basic functionality of MC4, we understand that it might limit number of people who can use it. But in other case, we extend functionality of the language and allow EA developers to create more professional tools. Like for example, in MCall5, we have embedded interface to graphic video cards. That means that users, traders can run strategies. So we implemented machine learning as well. So we recently added a functionality from R language. All the functions that R have, we added it into MCall5. And we will add more and more and more features to make MCall5 a more sophisticated language for the for traders.
It was not meant as criticism. The thing is that people, we have developed about 400 systems in MT4. What can we do now if we want to access MT5? Do we need to recode everything?
Yes,
there's this. I know.
You need to redo it.
Is there a way you could do it so we don't need to redo the whole thing? Like it should be like it should be just translatable. That we don't need, because it's so much work for professionals that already worked in MT4 and did so much. There's a lot of bots out there that were sold for MT4, and what I missed is that they're completely different platforms, that they're not integratable.
They're not so different. So starting from build 600, it's more or less the same. So because we use the same engine to run both languages. But the reality is you have to convert. It's not so difficult.
400 bots.
But we understand people have to do it, but this is the only way how to migrate to the future.
It's similar to Windows 10, right? You need to actualize just because Microsoft tells you, and we as coders, we would like to have the liberty. You know what I mean? I like the platform. I like very much the optimizing tools. I like the forward testing, the out of sample. This has a real lot of value, and I thought you would really bring it to MT4. Now when I heard from the gentleman that MT4 is dead, is sort of a dead end. I was kind of, why don't you bring some of the features? Because many people didn't trade MT5 because of the hedging issue, that it was the 5 rule. You solved that. That's great. Because it was done more for American regulated brokers, as I understood. Now European regulated brokers can access to MT5.
Yes,
That's very good news.
I think we can continue in our booth and let other people to ask a question.
Just flipping this from institutional, looking at it from the other end. MT4 has a reputation out there amongst retail clients for enabling brokers to set it up without being a completely level playing field. I'm referring to dealer plugins and various things that a broker can do with the platform, which are not necessarily in the best interest of a client. If one is promoting MT5 to end users, is it any different? Are all those same opportunities for tilting the field there from a broker's point of view, or could it be promoted as a fairer platform for the end user? Dare answer that question.
I understand the question. The question is really simple. Trading platform, this is the software. Software can be configurable and can be extended. Any software that has API, that has open API, can be configured in many ways. And it's up to brokers and up to regulators to perform best practice and do everything in favor of the clients. So the platform itself doesn't have any means to make it bad. It's only up to a broker how a broker will configure it. And it's only up to the broker can configure every platform in both ways. If you are talking about bonuses, it's up to the broker how broker will book a bonus.
We have another 2 minutes, as we've been told. After, you can also join us at the booth for further questions. Next question.
Hey guys, Lawrence Feynman, Forexware. So I have a simple question for you. I see that you made porting easy from MT4 to MT5. Can I do it on a group basis or my entire customer base, or does it have to be done
Group basis and account basis, both.
Okay, so it can be done on a big scale, little scale, customer by customer,
Yeah.
any way that I want. Okay, thank you guys.
Yes.
Should we assume that the license cost for MT5 will be exactly the same as MT4?
Yes, well look, MT5 comes in 3 different levels for the broker. There's an entry level, allowing them to start with their MetaTrader 5s, but it comes with a limitation of 1,000 active trading accounts. The standard level is on par with MT4 basically. And we also have an enterprise level for really big brokers out there. So, okay, we consider our standard license for MT5 on the same par as MT4 license.
Okay, thank you everyone. You can also join us to the booth for further questions. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Anthony and Tony. We'll be back.